From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now at the plate, Andrew Toles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Josh Peterson to come alive. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some offers mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Batting third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready now, Max Muncy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is, the 3-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 3-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Full count still.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Bases are loaded here with one away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jock Peterson is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. On a line to shortstop.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
The set and the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Alejandro Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He hasn't been much of a threat this year, hitting in the low 200s right now. And when you're going through that lineup, his struggles really stand out. They need a lot more from him, and I know he expects a lot more out of himself, too.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Miami down in order. Still no score. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Doherty, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way, grounded up the first baseline. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. For the current campaign, Walker enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cortez has it in his sights. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody.
Digging in to try it again. Cody Bellinger 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Seager on second. Muncy is over at first with 1 away. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Count still at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Okay, thank
The
you,
right
Heidi.
fielder,
Digging in the switch hitter, Rosell Herrera. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Robbie Franks, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball four, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alejandro Cortez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Daniel Castro, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The second baseman, Daniel Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Brian Doherty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way, and a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Castro on at first, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Right side. He's got it. Oh, what a dive. What a play.
Now the pitch.
So striding in, Walker Buehler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Cortez makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Toles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marlins, the second baseman, Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Frazier, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, Jorge.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 to 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses. 2-1. Popped up. Bellinger moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Launches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
On the ground up the middle. Rojas comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third. Anderson gloves it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now batting, Rosell Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that misses ball 1. Fastball just inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Robbie Franks pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 1-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a curveball misses inside. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
At the plate, Daniel Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Brian Doherty is on deck. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Robbie Moylan gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Brian Doherty will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Peterson at second with 2 down. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. It remains 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Alejandro Cortez. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The left fielder, Alejandro Cortez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first.
He's going.
Runners
He's going.
off for second. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. Bellinger is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-0 on the way. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Runners on first with 1 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 fouled away. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
There's a shot out to right center field. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Rich Hill, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
Into the box, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Three runs already home here. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Rosell Herrera. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Robbie Franks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hill tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop. He beat it out. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play. And then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Steve Pearce will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And a ball, 1-0. Walker on third, Herrera over at second, Franks at first, 1 gone. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Alejandro Cortez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On the run is Tolles. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Eliezer Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Eliezer Hernandez.
A.J. Pollock is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Tolles. First delivery to him on the way. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 3rd home run for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Taylor is the second out in the 7th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Cortez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Caleb Ferguson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. pulled toward right center field. Tolles in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on top 7-1. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third. Anderson is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Chuno now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Standing in now, Daniel Castro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Brian Doherty is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Brian
Next up
Doherty.
for Los Angeles, Brian Doherty. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. So far on the year, Doherty is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player. Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
A pause, and the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Franks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. David Freese will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 25, David Freese.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Peterson at second, Castro at first, 2 out in the inning. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Scott Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
75, Scott Alexander.
Stepping in, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
He's set, and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Doherty over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Rosell Herrera trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Robbie Franks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Zach Duke comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 32, Zach.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Toles. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Corey Seager. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Fish led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.